Give you guys kind of a rundown how he final inspects the trailer.
All right.
But you guys got the new LH right here. So, all right, why don't you walk these guys through a little bit of how you inspect the final trailer over here. Kind of do a walkthrough of what you start at, what you look at, and how you finish it.
First, I just grab the ticket, make sure it has the same VIN number as it does on the ticket, make sure all the logos matches what the ticket says. Normally I use my clipboard, but I be trying to compete with them back there and keep the line moving as they drop so we won't get behind. Normally I have it on my clipboard, I read each part as I go by and check what I'm supposed to check on my part. Make sure you got a 340K, tell me you get gooseneck coupler, which is this. 2 speed jacks, which are these two.
I see it.
Then I go in, I check, make sure it rotates, make sure the jack bar nuts don't hit the toolbox.
Okay.
Then I go right here. It's the toolbox on the neck. I make sure you got the toolbox. I beam on frame underneath, so I don't have to worry about that because that's the welders, the ramps. I know them are maxed out ramps.
That's right.
Then I go on the 216K axle, which I would skip that because underneath I check, when I check the bottom, I check for the make sure the 16K axles there. The suspensions, I grab my tape measure. I come right down here. I measure the axles.
Okay.
Go on the other side and make sure they both are correct.
All right.
And then I keep going down, make sure, see it's in treated wood floor. The floor fine. Color, MAXX-D gray primer, which you see is gray.
That's right.
One side mount toolbox, I look, make sure the toolbox there.
Found it.
It's there. I open it too. Make sure you got the trim that it need. Make sure these are right. Sometimes they're crooked a little bit.
Okay.
Everything good right there. Then I go back where I left off here. Go down. Winch plate between riser, which is this.
Yep.
It's there. Then the spare tire mount, which is this right here. It got the screw.
Yep.
Then a hot spring chain, which is missing it. So that's what I'm liking. That's why I haven't skinned it out. And it's a chain rack box that go right here that they screw in.
So we still need the box.
Yeah, you still need the box, yes sir. And then after that part, I go plug the, I take this off.
Plug it in.
I plug it in. Make sure no knots in there. In there. Cut it on. Then I check my lights.
Okay.
I go around. It's the side light, it always got a blink. I wait for a blink, see it.
Got it.
Then I go. Lights fine. Come to the back. Both signal lights are blink. Both of those. Then I get down here. Make sure the screws are tight in.
Okay.
Sometimes the hose be a little too big and they'll just stick the screws in there.
Yep.
Go around, go around. Everything look good. I stop on this one, let it blink, which is correct. And I see my lights are good. Then I do one more circle around. You know, got a hydraulic toolbox. I open up the hydraulic toolbox.
Okay.
And if you get closer, you'll hear it. Close it, make sure the latches are good. Then I go back. I kill my lights because I know the lights are good. Then I zip tie this back instead of leaving it up like this, just in case if it rain, it'll damage this.
Yeah.
I'll fold it a little bit.
Good idea.
Just enough to where it don't shortage it. Zip tie it again.
Okay.
Then I'll go check in all wheels from the top, which I see that's good. Good, look for the paint.
Yep.
As I have my paint can with me, I touch up the spots that need to be touched up.
Okay.
Check for the critical wheels, see everything good, go up underneath. Make sure the safety chain bolts are tightened. These are gotta be tightened all the time.
Yes, sir.
Safety, come through, make sure everything lined up evenly. Check for all critical wheels, like I say. Close the toolbox lid too. Make sure, a lot of times we don't have this problem, it'll barely be touching the bar and you won't know unless you pay attention to it. And you see, it's high enough. Close it.
Good catch.
Then I'll go around, check for my welds.
So you check every weld again right here in this line?
Yeah, every weld again.
Nice.
I do it like this so I know I won't miss anything.
Yeah.
Check for every weld, low paint. Normally you can feel the low paint just as much as you can see it.
Yeah.
So you can feel, make sure no low paint inside. Make sure the wheels are all the way around correctly. Make sure they evened out all the way across to the other stay pocket.
Very good.
Go all the way down. Make sure all the wheels are here. Feel in there, because sometimes it's hard to see that seam and they have little spots.
Yeah.
So you feel, make sure there's no seam on there. This side good. Make sure the wheels are, I done had a trailer like this before. The bottom sometimes don't be all the way welded. When they go to hang it in stacking bay,
Yeah. They'll break
breaks.
out. Yeah.
So you gotta make sure the wheels are good. Make sure these are all tightened up.
That look good.
And I take these off, lift up the ramp. I take this off, make sure the paint look nice
Okay.
on this. I let it across. As I keep checking for the wheels, seeing as well, lift it up. Look in the inside, make sure you have the wheels on the flap.
Yep.
I lay it back down. I go back around, I have my flashlight. I look in it, make sure the paint is good inside the ramps. And as you see, it look good, but if you touch right here, you'll see what I be talking about feeling for.
Yeah. You got a spot right there.
Then you just keep going, make sure the wheels are there, make sure it's leveled out. Sometimes the jacks be like this,
Okay.
so you want to make sure they all leveled out.
Yes.
Keep going across it. Like I say, we get my flashlight, I look in, make sure the paint is how it's supposed to be.
All right.
Make sure the springs are welded in. Go around again. I'll take this one off the same way I did that one.
Absolutely.
Keep going around, feel for paint. Make sure these are on there. And this right here, when it say ratchet bar only, that means just this.
No
Now if it
extra
say
ratchet.
ratchet bar per one, for each one, you'll put the ratchets in there.
Okay.
You'll make sure these tighten. They gotta be tight. Make
They
sure you got
gotta
the
be.
wheels. Yes, sir. Then again, go across and make sure the sand on there. And the ratchet bar, unless they ask, it's always on the passenger side. Unless they ask for it to be on the driver's side as well, they put it on both sides.
Great.
But if it don't sit on the ticket, as long as it's on the passenger side, it's fine. Make sure these lights are all the way in, because sometimes the hole be tight, and they have to use that orange mallet, little
Yeah,
rubber hammer,
I've
hit it
seen
in.
that.
Sometimes it'll ruin the grommets when they rush it in.
I've seen that. Yes.
And you keep going down, feel for the wheel. Make sure the step have both wheels, each side. Make sure it ain't bent up. Normally we catch a lot that's bent up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Go look at the jacks again. I see I done checked all around. So before I go underneath, I do one more thing. I get on the top, make sure everything good pretty nice.
Even from the top.
Even from the top,
Of course.
check this toolbox. Sure got the trim around it.
Yep.
Shock bracket, making sure they not.
They're not gonna catch.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Good.
And then from there, I make sure each screw in there. And I check the screws on the bottom as well. But I make sure from the top, because sometimes they put a hole here, put one here, and it don't be on the cross member. So they have to put another one right here.
Yeah.
And that's how I know that this hole was no good. Now I keep going around, make sure no sins on the sin. And then see, they'll make a line,
Right.
and then they'll know, oh, it's this one. That's why they had to put the screws here, and the line, it'll apparently go away.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure the wood is good, no bad spots on the wood, and you keep going. But I have a light as well.
Okay.
Looking, see everything fine. I blow it off, I come back, I jack it up just enough. Now I jack it up because I don't want to get underneath. I jack it up just enough so I can, won't hit the toolbox underneath or scratch it up, and then I have to replace it.
Right.
Then I jack these up. I always rest it in there. I also will check these because sometimes these be ruined a little bit.
Okay.
So that's good. Then I get underneath,
Get on
check,
that
check.
crawler and
Yes, the crawler. I check the whole side like this from
yes.
about right here. Then I get in the middle, and I check in the middle.
Okay.
All the way down to the first axle. Make sure the axle bolts tight. The wheels on the hangers are good. Make sure you got the little VIN number on the side of the hanger.
Yeah.
Then I'll crawl from under there, come all the way to the back. Make sure this side is, look good. Make sure the tires are, like I said, I measure them, but I still get down there enough and measure this arm on
There you
both
go.
sides. Make sure it still has the
sure
same
your
length,
alignment's good.
so it won't be a mistake. Then I come to the back, make sure this number one thing. A lot of these 10Ks and up, they have to put these.
Yes.
Sometimes the bracket be missing, and they'll make their holes on cross members. Which sometimes they'll say, hey, if it's like that, just go on and send that one. Normally I'll make them come put it there so I can put this in the right place.
Nice.
I check everything, make sure these brakes are hooked up,
Yep.
make sure the wiring is nice as possible underneath, clipped on each clip, check all welds under here, all the way to the back. Low paint somewhere, I touch it up. Instead of sitting in the back, I'll touch up the majority of the paint. And if it's too low, that's when I see the back.
Okay.
Then I get underneath, all the way under there, and I check underneath the axle bolt, or all the way back. Check for paint, wheel. Number one thing, to make sure those axles matches the ticket.
That's right.
The 16K axles should say 16K on the ticket. Then I come from under there, and I walk around the same way I just did this one. I get in the front, I get the creeper, and I check everything from the bottom, from here to the first axle, wheel, paint, and make sure wiring is not smashed by the wood. We got clips for each light, so we gotta hang the wire on there.
Yeah.
Sometimes from each light, see how much space that is?
Right.
So if it's just one clip, sometimes it might be a slack here, maybe a slack there.
Yeah.
Wood guys throw it on sometimes, maybe damage the wiring, call them up. But as long as the wiring is not on the wood and it's on the clips, I go all the way to the front axle, check for everything, make sure no low paint is inside the ratchet.
Okay.
Since we don't have no ratchet bars in there, I just
right.
make sure it's just straight good paint, clean paint. Check everything like I'm supposed to check, how I did on the first side. Then I get in the middle, and I start all the way back.
Same thing again.
And I do it, it's a repeated thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it might seem like a workout, but as I'm doing the trailer, it don't take no time.
How long does it take you to do an average final quality control check?
As long as everything come how it's supposed to come,
Sure.
no more than 10, 15 minutes.
All right. There we go.
No more than, a bigger one anyways. These little dumps, 7 minutes tops.
Nice.
But the bigger ones, as big as they are, because you know you got to get under there, you got to crawl from here.
It takes some
there.
time.
So it take a little bit more
But
time.
you really are touching and feeling and looking at every single
to
point.
make sure everything is going out.
Small or
how it's
big.
supposed to go. Small or
everything
big,
gets
yes,
checked.
sir. And then after that, I go back, read the ticket again, everything good. I take a picture of it on my phone.
Yeah.
Then I go over to the system, type it in. Not always what's on the ticket, it be in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had one that needed a hot shock toolbox, but it wasn't on the ticket, but it was in the system. And so I guess they fixing on it there now.
Check those
So
things
you
too.
always want to check, don't only check the ticket. Always be aware when you go up there to skin it, don't go to pass. Make sure you check to make sure it say the same thing as the ticket say,
Yeah.
then it's good to go.
There's a lot of checks involved.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, man.
To get this thing going, man, it's not hard at all, but it ain't the easiest thing to do.
This is definitely an important job.
Yes, sir.
This is where every little thing gets checked.
Yes, sir.
found
Every
out,
little thing.
and make sure that it's fixed before it goes and becomes
Yes,
somebody
sir.
else's problem.
Because you got to look at it. Would you buy a trailer? Would you send out a trailer that you wouldn't buy
Exactly.
to a dealer? So that's
Yeah.
why I kind of double check after I get done to make sure. 'Cause
That's
you
the
know-
attitude to have.
Yes, sir.
That's great. Love it, guys.
But for the most part, it's great, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Great. Thank you so
Thanks
much,
for showing
man.
me around.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm certified now, right? I'm a quality control guy.
Oh yeah, you can say that, man.
Look at that. Look at me go.
You can say that, man.